Hey guys, this is Jean-Claude, and today is the day we have all been waiting for. The release of the new Keyforge set, Age of Ascension. Real quick comment here. I don't know if it's just because I've been seeing a lot of red boxes, but I love this box. So, I love that it actually comes up and you can't really see the deck. It just, the packaging, it's real tight. Very, very nice. Alright. It even smells new. Alright, so what deck do we start with? Check out these blue boxes. Let's just go with over here on the left. Okay, so I'm sure... Whoa, what is going on here? That is different. I don't know if you can see on the camera. There's like maybe tape or something. Some sort of additional seal. I guess we want to open it to the side. Oh, I see. They changed it. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. That's actually really smart, guys. Makes it where you maybe can't have a potential for resealers, it looks like. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, they would have to be pretty good at turning that off with somehow not ripping that. Alright, well, let's... Oh, you don't want to see the deck list. Just a little bit of a warning here. There's a chance that I will totally misrate this because this is a brand new set. I haven't looked at any of it. And I have no idea what's going to be in here. I'm not sure what sort of synergy and combos we're going to see, but this is a cool little name. The Governor that has equity. Brobnar, Sanctum, and Shadows. Heard some people say it's a little bit harder to get these things open. Let's see what my experience is. I also heard that they changed up the deck list order, so I guess we're going to see the rares first, followed by uncommons, then commons in each house. Alright. Fair warning here, I will have no idea whether or not there is a legacy card in here because I don't really know the set. So if I have one and I skip it, I guess we'll find out at the end, or you guys can let me know in the comments down below. Our first card starting off is a brand new one. It's Rigged Lottery. Aember whenever you play it. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. For each Shadows card discarded, its owner gains 1 Aember. Okay, this card could be pretty good, as long as Shadows ends up being awful, right? So if your opponent doesn't have Shadows in their deck, obviously it's always a good play. But if Shadows is going to be dominant in like your scene or the competitive meta, it's not going to be that great of a card. So it just depends on what happens here in the future. The card's name I will not say. Play, purge a creature with power 3 or lower. Always a good card. Yancey Gang. Yancey Gang. 5 power as an action, steal an Aember. Basically a Shadows version of Pit Demon. 1 Aember to be played. It's Whistling Darts. Play, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Okay. Okay, basically a variant on Poison Wave. It's 1, but it's only to enemy creatures. Hey, I know this card. Umbra, 2 power, skirmish, fight, steal an Aember. Nice. 2 Umbra. Oh, okay, we have 3 Umbra. Very nice. Ronnie, wrist clocks. 2 power, play, steal an Aember. If your opponent has 7 more Aember, you steal 2 instead. That's better than bait and switch now, right? Basically, because you're always being able to steal 1. With bait and switch now, you don't necessarily always get to steal 1. Nerve Blast, steal 1 Aember. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. Lemindra, 1 power, deploy. So that's where the creature can interplay anywhere in your battle line instead of always having to go on the flanks. You can actually put it somewhere in the middle and get their effects. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's also elusive. Lemindra's neighbors gain elusive. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool effect. Knuckles Bolton, 3 power, elusive, and skirmish. That's pretty cool. 2 different keywords there. Bad Penny, 1 power. When she's destroyed, return Bad Penny to your hand. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know what sort of combos might be in the set, but maybe she gets a little bit more value. Now we're on to Sanctum. It's Radiant Truth. 1 Aember every play it. Stun each enemy creature not on the flank. Hope you guys know by now I love stun effects. Prince Derek Unifier, 4 power, 1 armor. Play, gain 3 Aember if you control creatures from 3 different houses. That is going to be a really tough card to evaluate until you actually sit down and play with this guy. This guy could be bonkers, or he could just be one of the worst cards, depending on how the set plays out, depending on how much fighting actually happens, if people are prepared for this sort of guy. So, very interesting card, though. Okay, we have 2 of him. Once again, I said it's going to be really hard to figure out where he falls. Free Markets, another new card. Play, gain 1 Aember to a maximum of 6 for each house represented among cards in play, except for Sanctum. Wait a minute, what? Are you kidding me right now? Wow, you know what's really cool? So if you get this as a Maverick and you don't have Sanctum in your deck, there's a good chance you get 3 Aember just from yourself, and I'm sure your opponent's going to have something out. I'll tell you where this card's actually really good. It's against decks that have a lot of artifacts across different houses. So even if you're controlling their actual creatures in play, you're still getting Aember off their artifacts. So that's pretty nice. Equalize, Aember whenever you play it. Redistribute the Aember on friendly creatures among friendly creatures. Then redistribute the Aember on enemy creatures among enemy creatures. Very situational. Maybe there's something good in this set where this makes a lot of sense that you want this. Sir Marrows, 4 power, 2 armor. Oh man, I love this picture. Excellent. After your opponent gains Aember by reaping, Sir Marrows captures it. Wow, that's a pretty cool effect. Like seeing that. Shielded Justice, we all know this one by now. Aember whenever you play it for the remainder of the turn. Each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Protect the Weak. Upgrade. Aember whenever you play it, this creature gets +1 armor and gains Taunt. Healing Blast. 1 Aember whenever you play it. Fully heal a creature. If you healed 4 or more damage this way, gain 2. Whoa, okay, that is actually an awesome card. This one card can be 3 Aember. This might be a card where you are willing to hold on to it, and even if you have to heal your opponent's creature, getting 3 Aember off of it, that's really strong. So, very nice card. I mean, I guess unless you're really close to forging your next key and it's going to win the game, and you just need the 1 Aember, I think that's how you're going to have to play that, right? Hallowed Shield, it's an artifact. Action, choose a creature. For the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature cannot be dealt damage. Huh, that's a mini Potion of Invulnerability or Shield of Justice that we have in there, so that's kind of interesting. Bond the Armorsmith, 3 power. Other friendly creatures get +1 armor. Action, for the remainder of the turn, other friendly creatures get +1 armor. I'm not sure how often you're actually going to use that action there. Maybe you have some actions that damage all your creatures? It'd have to be in Sanctum though, right? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to use that action. Not sure how I feel about that action, but obviously giving other friendly creatures 1 armor is pretty nice. Lion Botrom, 4 power, 1 armor, deploy. Lion Bottrom's neighbors get +2 power. Whoa, okay, that guy's really good. Okay, he is fantastic. I think this is a guy you want to see multiples of in your decks. Bilgum Avalanche, 5 power. After you forge a key, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Really wanted to see another rare that was from the new set. Shame when we get these reprints. Garganta Scrapper, 3 power. Alpha, that means it has to be the first card you play in a turn, or before you do anything actually. Play, if you have 3 or more Aember, deal 3 damage to an enemy creature. Wow, that's really situational for 3 damage, right? So it has to be the first card you play. You have to have 3 Aember, and then you get to do 3 damage. I mean, there's cards like Lupo the Scarred, Mighty Tiger. There's cards that come in and do damage. This, I don't think it's that great. And it's an uncommon. Colt the Quiet, 6 power. He's elusive. Okay, that's actually really neat. So this is a great Reaper, because he's going to be hard for your opponent to take out. Blood Money, place 2 Aember from the common supply of an enemy creature. Tremor, stun a creature at each of its neighbors. Grow, keys 5 power, fight. Your opponent loses 1 Aember. I feel like I kind of like the immediate effect from Bumpsy better than this, but it's still fine. Groggins, 8 power. When Groggins is used to fight, it can only attack flank creatures. Oh man, that is a huge downgrade from Troll. Am I wrong here? Oh my gosh. Would much rather see a Troll because they can fight anything and they have a way to heal themselves whenever they reap. Gain your Chieftain, 5 power, play. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature, always a welcome addition to a deck. Fusli, 5 power, reap. When an enemy creature has been destroyed this turn, gain an Aember. Okay, that's pretty neat. I like that you can fight, he's a decent sized body. And then for future turns, we have a lot of creatures out. Whenever he reaps, he's essentially getting you 2. As long as you're able to kill a creature on your opponent's side, so I like that, that's a cool effect. And we have 2 of those, excellent. Drummer Knot, 6 power, play, fight, reap. Return a friendly giant creature to your hand. Actually, it doesn't say that at all because he's been errata before the set came out. His play, fight, reap effect now says, return another friendly giant creature to your hand. They did that so he's not constantly putting himself back into your hand. Bingle Bang Bang, 2 power. Before the fight, deal 5 damage to each neighbor of the creature. Bingle Bang Bang fights. Okay, he's pretty cool. Take him up against one of your opponent's elusive creatures, and then use him to take out that creature's neighbor. So that's a cool little effect. 2 power is pretty low, but once again, neat effect. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here, because this is in a totally wrong order, right? We're going to have to kind of sort these. Let's put all the creatures together, because otherwise it's not really... Yeah, it's not going to do too well as far as like trying to assess the deck when you don't have things all together. I will say that I hate the order they did. I would have much rather seen all the creatures together in each house than that, you know, the actions, upgrades, everything just all together. Alright, so at least we got the creatures together now. Let's see what sort of Aember generation we have. So we do have the 3 Umbras and the Yantazi gang. The problem is, it's kind of situational whether or not they actually get to stay out. We're only going to count 2 of these towards Aember for now. So that's like 2, 3. I'm probably going to miss some because I'm not used to this. 3. I don't even know where to rate this guy. I mean, I want to say one of these gets off every game, but it's so hard. I'm going to have to really play with this to find out. I mean, I'll be really nice and call it where this is going to add 3, so 6 total, but I'm not sure. Remember, these are my first impressions. It's real early with this set. It's probably at least another one, so 7. I don't think we can count each of those. Those are more like halves each, so 7 still. 9. Always going to go for that extra effect. 12, 13, 14, 15. How are we going to rate that? Let's get to that in a second. So I said 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 with the potential for more. So it's probably like 22, 23, because it's helping our opponent out too if they have shadows. Now, free markets. What do I think about this card? Okay, I think that this is a pretty easy 3 almost at all times. Whether you have 2 houses out and your opponent has 1, or they have 1 and you have 2, as long as it doesn't have Sanctum, that's 3 Aember. So we're going to count that for the full 3. So there's actually quite a bit of Aember in here, as long as you're able to get like the Fusleys out or this Prince Derek actually happening. So that's actually not too bad. But here's sort of the problem I see with this deck is Aember control, because it looks like, I mean, these, they got to survive to be able to have Aember control there, right? Same with this guy. This one you don't have to, so he's not situational. There's 1 Aember control. So I'm going to go a little bit slower because I'm not used to this. 2. I used to just looking at these cards and knowing. So 2 still, right? And I promise you I'm probably going to miss one. Okay, 3, and that one's a real good Aember control. This guy, if he survives again, see, it's so situational. Whether or not you actually get to take care of it. So it's so weird. The best one we have for sure is Sir Marrows. That's really cool. I like that he also has 2 armor, so he's more likely to survive. But yeah, it's real light on Aember control. It looks like this deck can really pull off some great Aember turns, so that's not too bad. It did have quite a bit of creatures. Let's kind of go through that again. There's 3, 4, 7, 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wow, okay, that's more creatures than I was thinking. I knew it was a lot, but 23. So we had a lot of Aember in here, and we had 23 creatures? Gosh, if Aember control is not that important in this set, this deck could be really good. Alright, so, man, my knowledge on the set is very limited. I'm not sure what we're going to be going up against because I haven't seen a lot of the cards because I'm doing it on purpose. I like to look at this with super fresh eyes. I'm actually going to a sealed chainbound tonight, so I'm going to actually get to see a lot more of the new cards and I'll be able to make a better guess on this. But for right now, I'm just going to have to call this deck like a B? Man, it might be too high. It just depends on how well those princes work out for us. Yeah, Prince Derek. So, alright guys, just initial thoughts. I'm probably going to be way off as I discover more about Age of Ascension, but we're going to call this deck a B. Thank you very much for watching my video. It went a little bit longer than it normally does because we had so many new cards that I had to really think about and evaluate. So I appreciate it if you did make it this far, and I'll see you guys next time.